Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. The subject matter of this audio capsule is Mahalaya Shraddha. According to the karma model, Punarjanma, that is rebirth, is accepted in Hinduism. There is Punarjanma either in this world or in other places of existence in accordance with the accumulated results of one's past karmas. The karmic results are earned by the individual due to past actions, both meritorious and non meritorious, and they constitute what are known as the sanchita, that is, accumulated karmas. The type of the next abode after the death of the gross physical body is decided by the merits vis-a-vis demerits, and accordingly it can be a place of pleasant existence or unpleasant existence. The cycle of rebirth continues until in a human birth the individual gains knowledge of the reality that one is never born nor dies, as told in the Bhagavad Gita, na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Gaining this knowledge, one is liberated from the transmigratory cycle of birth and death. In the absence of this knowledge, the karma model advocates that when the gross body dies, the subtle body travels, reaching the world of the mains or pitrus, and awaits the next embodiment appropriate for the dwelling to experience the pleasant or the unpleasant as mentioned above. Not knowing when this embodiment takes place, the relatives of the departed individual perform the religious rite known as Shraddha on behalf of the departed. It is so called because the rite is performed with a great deal of trust, Shraddha. The offerings are received by the special group of deities called Vasus, Rudras, and Adityas, who are the guardians of the Pitrus. These deities transmit the essence of the offerings in a form that is commensurate with the place of existence and the type of embodiment of the departed. Since the Shraddha is considered an important religious act, there is an abundance of literature on it, which includes smritis like the Manusmriti, Yajnavalkya Smriti, Grihya Sutras like the Apastamba Sutras, Ashvalayana Sutras, and the Puranas such as the Garuda Purana and the Vishnu Purana. The Shraddhas are classified as Ekodishta, performed for one person, and Parvana, performed for 3 generations of ancestors. When the Shraddha is to be performed in a stipulated time, it is considered Nitya Shraddha, such as the yearly ceremony. And when it is to be done on an occasion, it is called Naimittika Shraddha, such as the Nanti Mukha Shraddha, performed on all auspicious occasions, such as a wedding. The Shraddha performed at the time of Mahalaya Paksha, which is also known as Pitru Paksha, is a Nitya Shraddha. Mahalaya Paksha is the 5th Paksha counted from the Ashadha Masa, Guru Purnima, and coincides with the Krishna Paksha in the Bhadrapada Masa, that is from August through September. During this time, the Pitrus are believed to be on a sojourn in earth and look forward to the oblations by the family members. By performing the Shraddha on the specified days during the Spaksha, the family receives the blessings from the ancestors. Since there are variations in the methods as per the different literature, it is advised to follow the practices that exist in the family and as per the recommendations of the learned in the society. Om Tat Sat Shri Gurubhyo Namaha